I'm so excited to have you here on my channel with me as we do this look today. When I start my eyebrows, I start by drawing my first few lines and then I'll kind of draw my shape after that. That's what you'll see. After I conceal, always bake right underneath my brow. This is Hard Candy's Bake, Brighten, Set. Go in with a concealer brush. So that's quite a bit. Usually doesn't turn out like that. 1 second. Now that I have my eyebrows set and ready to go, I'm gonna use my Hard Candy Camouflage Concealer as my eyeshadow base. And I'm just gonna blend out onto my eyelid. This will take me a few minutes, so I'll see you guys when I finish. Now I'm gonna do a quick cleanup of my excess concealer so it doesn't trap any eyeshadow fallout for my next step. So I'm gonna start with Bintao in my Afrique by Juvia's palette with my big blending brush. I absolutely love my Riviera. So sorry it's so dirty, but favorite eyeshadow palette for sure. I'm gonna use the color Estate and I'm gonna use that to kind of buff out. Go back in with my Bintao. With Layla, you can kind of see how dark that is. I'm gonna go back in with Estate to soften the... I am going to go in with Seychelles? Seychelles? And this color is called Cleopatra in my other Juvia's palette. With Angelique. I'm gonna get a different blending brush. I went to the Bahamas. Let's come a little closer. I want you to come a little closer. And then, like I've said, I just like to dab. Now I have fresh, clean hands, clean my face, and I can apply my primer. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, primer is used to help your makeup adhere to your skin and last longer. Today I'm using my little tiny Ulta Beauty Hydrating Face Primer, mineral oil free, coconut water hydration. Okay, I have these lines. Oh, they're my smile lines. Be proud of them, blah, 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 but I don't always want to see them. So I use translucent powder just to kind of get in and trap those lines. So when I do my foundation, I'll blend right over it. It kind of helps to minimize that line being there on my face. I'm going to be using my Maybelline New York Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. I like a full coverage. Get my dots and okay. And I am going to use two concealers today. The Radiance Trie Complexion HG Corrector color. So I don't know what color it is. And then I'm also gonna use my Wet n Wild Photo Focus. Is in light medium, just a few shades lighter than I am. And that's gonna be the one that I do most of my highlighting with. You can see it's just a little lighter than me. Get a decent amount of product so I can blend it really well. Now with my lighter concealer, what I'm gonna use to highlight my nose with. And I just go straight up my nose, and I'm also gonna use it for right underneath my cheeks. I'm just gonna blend up my nose. I'm gonna contour with my wet contour. This is something that I might skip on a day-to-day basis, just depending on how much time I have. I'm gonna use Milani Conceal and Perfect. I use an angled brush when I'm contouring, and I always pull down. Now that my face is contoured, I'm going to apply my setting powder. Like I said, I dump it into the lid, get my powder, and then I kind of press in. Now I am going to use a bronzer from Wet n Wild. It just says bronzer. Now I'm gonna go in and do my powder contour. This palette I got for a Christmas gift. I think it came from Amazon. I'm using this darkest shade. I actually do like using the darkest shade because it is definitely less is more. I always go right underneath my lip with my contour brush. Helps it look a little bit fuller, and I'll just darken a little bit. It casts out a little bit of a shadow. Now that I have my face contoured how I like it, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my blush. In my Saharan Blush Volume 2, I am going to be playing with mascara, which is this brown. I always do that as kind of a base. I feel like it just helps blend all my contour and bronzer in and pull it. And then do Sola, the really pink, which I just love my pink. So I'm using my Ulta Beauty blush brush. Now I'm just gonna take the last brush, this, just so we remember, had the bronzer and also had some of my translucent powder. I'm gonna finish my eyes now that I done messed them up. Now I'm gonna take Inheritance. Change palette. Bahamas. A little bit of eyeliner. For my highlighter, I just use my Fenty Trophy Wife. It is a gold, very glittery. I'm going to take the other end. For my lips, I'm gonna use Maybelline's Superstay Matte Ink in the color, I don't have the label on here anymore. Come in closer, closer. Oh, it's Escapist in the color Escapist. Hopefully you guys had as much fun as I did making this video. This was one of my more dramatic looks, but a lot of the techniques that I did in this video are ones that I follow on a day-to-day routine. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe. I'll have new content coming very soon.